Hello and welcome to the second devlog of the OpenGL and C++ learning project. I'll go ahead and start it up. So I added lighting like I said I was planning on doing last time. So you can see it looks really bad, but I'm not really concerned about that. I'm happy that it's working right now. You can see there's two types of lights. There's the point light right here, which is causing it to be super blown out. And then there's also the directional light, which is functioning as the sun in this scenario. I initially made it so that it works with diffuse lights, or diffuse materials I should say, so that the materials in the scene can react to lighting, but they won't have any specular highlights on it. So then last night I added specular shading, so they look kind of glossy, and you can see I set up some parameters for the penguin, so you can change like how sharp these reflections will be. So if we drag this slider down, the penguin now looks much shinier, like he's kind of wet or something. Then if we make it rougher, then he'll look more like he's made of plastic. So I kind of like how it looks when it's a little bit shinier. And on top of that, we can change the color of the specular reflection. So if you see on the penguin, on the little blown out spots, it's changing color as I change the color right here. So I'm happy with the progress that was made. It was definitely hard doing this because I took a break from it for a few days for like the 4th of July, and then getting back into it, it was just a little bit hard because there's just so much information to remember when you're new to it. But you can also see that everything else in the scene also has specular reflections. It's a little bit more subtle, I think, because they aren't set to be very sharp right now. And the next thing that I will do is add HDR lighting, so that hopefully that will fix some of the errors with it being blown out right here in the middle, and on some places on the igloo, and just make it have a more realistic look. In addition to that, I'll do gamma correction. So right now there's no gamma correction at all, so that's causing the scene to look much darker than it should. The light doesn't fall off linearly, or light doesn't fall off linearly. It falls off according to the inverse square law, but it doesn't map linearly. That's the word I was looking for. Oh, also, I added just some support to rotate the camera, which is pretty cool, and then the controls for moving the penguin, they will be relative to the orientation of the camera. So right now I'm pressing W and he's going directly away from the camera. When I press S, he'll go directly toward the camera. So this has been kind of helpful in just making it more interesting to play with. Yesterday I actually encountered a bug which was kind of funny. The whole world would just change color based on where the penguin was standing. I was copying memory, but I was doing it incorrectly. The alignment wasn't quite right of the pointers, and so it was just really kind of trippy looking. Anyways, that's all for this time. Next time, hopefully I will have a little bit better looking scene that has HDR lighting support as well as gamma correction.